Have you ever wanted fuller and thicker and more defined eyebrows? Well, our next guest might be able to help you through a process called eyebrow tinting. Joining us now, we have Tawny with MJ Capelli. Welcome to the show.
Thanks for having me.
Absolutely. So we've been talking about tinting before you were on for this segment, and I get my eyebrows tinted, and I love it.
Yes.
Absolutely love it, because it makes a world of difference. Sure beats drawing in with a pencil.
Oh yeah.
So tell us all about tinting. You know, what is it? What's the process? All of that.
All right, so it's super simple. It's really quick to do. We can customize colors to fit your skin tone, your hair color. We can customize things really easily. Takes about 5 to 8 minutes, really.
Okay.
So yeah, it's quick.
And so typically you're going to, do you tint first and then you either wax or thread or something like that?
Yeah.
The eyebrows?
Yes, usually we would tint first and then wax. I think it just gives a really nice clean look, and then saves you a lot of time and the money or in the morning. So.
Yeah, absolutely. So, and this is just one of those grooming tips I think everybody should do at some point, because, first of all, it frames your face, right? Eyebrows are important.
They are so important, especially in this day and age.
Yeah.
We've been through a lot of different shapes and trends, but
of course.
Yeah, a little more natural these days.
That's good to hear.
Yes.
It's more fitting for me too. As far as, just eyebrows in general, most of the time people are just, waxing, plucking, which is painful. Not the waxing, I would think plucking would be more. But and then threading and so forth. But so when it comes, why are people doing the tinting these days?
It really just helps, if you have very light eyebrows, if you have any grays in your eyebrows, just kind of gives it a more uniform look. And again, it gives that illusion of they're filled in, you wake up done, you're ready, so I really like it.
And then also just kind of getting, as we age, we're kind of, just like our hair thins, our eyebrows kind of thin too. And I hear a lot of ladies talk about this as they're getting older.
Yes.
And so it helps to fill that part in too.
It does. Another thing too is we do the eyebrow lamination. So that can correct shapes. It can help make them appear a lot fuller as well. So we're really loving that new service.
Okay, tell me about lamination. I get excited over this stuff, can you tell?
As weird as it sounds.
I like to experiment with these things.
Yeah, it's crazy. We just kind of shape the eyebrow with a perming solution. You can do either the very full, bushy, kind of high fashion look, or you can just do a nice, smooth, corrective, don't have to worry about any gels or, anything like that.
Okay, so you said it kind of helps to shape them.
Yes. So sometimes we can even have, scars or colics or those things in our eyebrows.
Really?
Yes.
I didn't know that.
Yep. Yeah, so it helps with that.
It helps with all that. Okay, so let's go back to the tinting and the process and how long it takes.
Yes, so we leave the color on for 5 to 8 minutes. It's a progressive color, so depending on how dark we want it, that's how long we leave it on.
Okay.
It does last about, I'd say 4 to 6 weeks, probably more along the 4 if you're out in the sun quite a bit.
Oh, sure, okay,
Yes.
but that's still a long time.
Oh, yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
What about the lamination then, or is that lamination?
Yes.
That sounds right.
Yeah, I would say that one's about the 6 to 8 week mark. You'll definitely be able to tell when you need either a tint or lamination, and of course a wax as well. So
sure,
it's all personal preference, but yeah, I think it lasts almost that 2 months.
It does. Okay. Yeah. So in the process of that laminating, does that take any longer than the tinting?
Yes, that one takes us about 20 to 30 minutes.
Okay.
We usually tint at a later date, and same with waxing, so we do that in 2 separate appointments.
Oh, you do?
But
okay.
Yeah, it doesn't take too long for either. So.
Sure. Yeah. And let's talk about tones and the shades, because you said you want to try to keep it natural.
Yes.
Right? And so what do you go by?
So we can definitely mix colors together, but we've got, dark browns, natural browns. We have an auburn that's really pretty, blacks, We even have a violet one, which I have not tried, but
Okay, that
yeah.
sounds a little interesting.
Yeah.
Well, I tell you what, it sounds fascinating, of course, to do all of these things, and I think people are pleasantly surprised. Sounds like maybe it's work and hey, I could just pluck, but I tell you what, having a professional do this makes a world of difference. So,
Yes.
well, thank you very much, Tawny, for being with us.
Thank you.
And we'll make sure we get your info up on our Facebook site. Otherwise, how can they get in touch with you?
Just give us a call at MJ Capelli. We're on Facebook, we're on Instagram. Just Google us, check out our website. The girls have worked really hard on our new website too.
All right,
so.
awesome. Thank you. Don't go anywhere. We have a new type of therapy that can help build muscle.